The human race has come so far. We've landed on the moon, reached the sun, explored black holes. We've unlocked secrets of outer space. But when it comes to our own Earth, there's little that we know, especially about our oceans. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water and 80% of it is unexplored. Oceans regulate our oxygen, they influence our climate, and they have a treasure trove down there. Not of gold coins left behind by pirates, but of precious metals and minerals. But can you mine them? One country has decided to, and that's Norway. They have a new plan, a controversial one, to mine the seabed, extract minerals from it. The process is called deep sea mining, and Norway will be the first country to do it. The proposal is quite simple. Let me show you a map. The area that you see in red, this is what Norway will open up for mining. 280,000 square kilometers of national waters. Companies will submit proposals, they will be evaluated, the parliament will examine them, and if approved, they can mine there. Sounds pretty straightforward, except that it isn't. It's controversial and divisive. And to understand why, let's look at what deep sea mining really is. The sea floor is covered with rocks, roughly the size of potatoes. These rocks are called polymetallic nodules. They take millions of years to form. They contain metals like manganese, copper, nickel, cobalt, and other minerals. They can be used to make mobile phones, electronic devices, wind turbines, solar panels, and batteries for electric vehicles. And all of these are in demand. And in the coming years, that demand will only rise because climate change is looming, the world wants clean energy, there's a push to transition, and these metals can power that transition. In fact, by 2040, demand for these metals is expected to double. So we need them. We know where we can find them, which begs the question, why haven't we extracted them yet? Because the process is not as easy as it sounds. The first challenge is technology. You need underwater dredging machines or robot-like vehicles. They'll have to be sent down to the ocean floor, some 5,000 meters below the surface. They will then drive on the ocean floor, swallow the nodules, bring them up to a ship on the surface. It's going to cost a lot of money. And governments alone may not be able to do it, which is why Norway wants to open it for private companies. The other challenge is environmental damage. Like I said, these nodules take millions of years to form. We know they exist, but we know virtually nothing about their ecological importance. Removing them could have repercussions. Plus, the ocean bed is biologically diverse. It has thousands of species, many that we don't even know of. Mining there could cause irreversible damage. The seabed could be affected, marine life will be affected, which means we need some guardrails. What do the rules say? Any country can allow deep sea mining in its waters, which is what Norway plans to do. Japan and Jamaica want to do the same, but only in their waters. International waters are governed by a global body. It's called the ISA, the International Seabed Authority. In July last year, the ISA missed a deadline. It wanted to set up rules for deep sea mining, but those negotiations stalled. This year, they plan to meet again. More than 30 countries want a ban on deep sea mining, but some countries like China are in favor. They say deep sea mining is necessary, especially in the transition to clean energy. And this debate may be never ending. Deep sea mining has its benefits, yes, but it cannot be allowed without knowing the consequences. Mining on land is doing enough damage, irreversible damage. We cannot extend it to the ocean bed without knowing what it could lead to.